So everything's starting to come together now. We're putting an actual roof on it.
It's gonna make a big difference. We don't have to worry so much about the plastic, and once we get everything weather tight, then that'll be a load off our shoulders.
Yeah, but now it actually looks like a house instead of an empty box.
Yeah.
We're starting to, anyways, with walls on it.
It's really
in this
taking
case,
shape.
a roof. So, I realized when I was cutting some of the plywood that I did not do the smart thing like you did and just measured it out like that. And
How did you do it?
I just took extra steps and did it like twice as long, twice as much time, but you know, I'm still new at this.
But you're doing good. You're learning really quick. And
Yeah.
for this time, I definitely was glad that you were able to help me, because you were able to hand up those sheets to me, which would have been really hard to figure out if I was going to do that by myself.
And it saved you hours of planning and lifting and moving around.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was there to push stuff for you. Push rafters into place.
Yes. Because you got to make sure that the rafters are on the proper layout, and when you nail them from the top through the sheathing, it holds them in the right spot. But that means you have to push them into the right spot so they're where they should be as you nail them.
Because boards warp. Boards aren't perfectly straight. Especially just who knows how long they've been stored or how they've been stored, etc.
Yeah. As you can see here, the glue's a little cold, so it's taking Ali a little while to get these glued here.
A little while. Oops. I felt so weak just attempting that.
But basically, you glue this down, and then you use ring shank nails, which hold a lot better, and that's what keeps everything together.
Sorry, I wasn't fast enough, but you got it eventually.
It was good.
Well, yeah, it was at one point, but I didn't nail it fast enough.
A couple more going up the board. Let's do one more. That's good.
Yeah, as you can see, some of those boards, they are a little warped. It takes a little bit of muscle to get them where they need to be, but we eventually got that one in its proper place.
Yeah. If you're on ball, you can get it in pretty fast. I don't know if you can see me down in the corner, but I'm actually helping Jeff. If his nails are actually shooting into the rafter or if they're just missing it completely. It's hard to tell us apart in our apparent uniform that day.
We're sporting the Red Wings memorabilia.
Yeah. Red Wings hoodies and jeans and a beanie. Yeah. At least you have a beard.
Yep.
You're the one with the beard.
Easily tell which one is me, which one is you.
Sometimes. I don't know about that all the time. From behind, it might be a harder sell.
I have a lot less hair than you do.
Hey, babe. How's the gluing? Why? What?
The glue is still cold, but it's coming out okay.
Yeah, why was yours way easier than mine? Either that or I'm just like the biggest weakling ever. And you're a strong man. No comment.
I appreciate your help
In other ways. Not in the physical sense. See, that's moving way easier. This isn't fair. So how long did this section of roof take us? A couple hours?
Yeah, it really wasn't that long to do this.
I mean, it's not that big of a roof. This is just over where the loft is. We wanted to make it a little bit shallower, more shallow of a pitch so you can stand up or kneel more easily.
And then for the rest of the house, we've got a steeper pitch.
Okay, we need your help to kind of push one over here, over
How do I do that?
underneath. Just try and like wedge yourself between this one and that one and just push.
Push both like evenly or the bottom, top, doesn't matter?
The only thing that matters is that the top moves over this way. I don't care if you push the bottom or the top or just push the whole thing.
Is that moving at all?
A little bit. You push some more.
I know.
You want to trade places?
No. How about now? Nope, still go.
Here, let me try something. This might-
Only this is doing it.
Nope, it's not enough.
How much farther? Am I moving it at all?
Yeah, you are moving it a bit.
A bit.
Can you try? You're pushing the. I notice you're pushing the bottom's moving over, but the top's not really moving as much. So can you try pushing with your hands against it?
Trying.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's going good.
I'm staring over the gap.
Just a little bit further. You almost got it.
Trying.
I'll take that.
But I'm glad you were able to help me get that one in place. That one board kind of took a little bit of extra pushing to get it on the proper layout.
Yeah. That's what I am. The muscles.
Exactly, babe.
That's why you keep me around. Well, he did some quick finishing fascia, subfascia.
Yeah, as I really should have had scaffolding for this. It would have been easier to like walk back and forth. But right now, I'm just doing it from my extension ladder. So now I got to move it and then move over a couple feet and nail it from the other side.
And it's just short bit.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a whole lot to do, so I'm fine just doing that. I'll get some scaffolding or something when we go to put on the sheathing for that side of the house.
Unlike your monkey hanging techniques you're exhibiting here, you actually were on perpendicular to the ground on 2 feet, whereas you're spread eagle for the rest of it. But we actually, I believe this was split up into 2 days, this section of the wall. We started with the bottom half. As you can tell by our uniform, it's still the same day. But near the end of the video, doing the top half of the wall was the next day. And we unfortunately lost that footage. And I'm kind of glad because I was like clutching onto the side of the roof.
Yeah, I actually got Allie on top of the roof there as she was walking along the plywood with me. And she was
I did not like that.
a little scared.
I was basically just child's posing it. Like just praying to the plywood the whole time. Not a fan. I don't mind walking on a roof per se. Like here, I am standing on the roof to the garage. But this roof is steeper and I feel like I can't grab on to anything because there's no shingles to grab onto. It's smooth plywood. In reality, it's not even that high up. It's only like 8 feet. But
I definitely made sure I was wearing my work boots for this because they have a lot better traction on them than the shoes I normally wear.
yeah, you put in that 2x4 across the bottom as safety precautions as
Yeah,
well.
to give you something to stand on.
which, yes, it works, but for me, it was not enough. I need a wall in order to go up on the roof again by myself. But you managed to get it done anyways, probably.
Yeah.
In the entirety of the second day, after I helped you load up the plywood.
Yeah, you helped hand it all up to me, so we had it there on the roof, so you could go and help the kids and do some stuff with them while I kept going.
And this time we actually remembered to bring the glue in overnight.
That did also help.
Yeah. So it was a lot smoother coming out of the bottle than it was the day before. But
So this is actually starts the next day.
yeah. And we have our oldest just being mommy's shadow, as she usually is, always willing to help. They're great kids.
Yeah, they are.
Always willing to do something to be a part of the situation, which is what we love about it. Is everything's personal, everything involves everyone in the family.
Mm-hmm. Kids definitely love helping hand me nails and do other things to be helpful.
Follow us along on the rest of this journey while we finish this tiny house, and then we have other small projects in the works as well. Stay tuned to see some of those as they come out.